Yay, leg day! All right, everybody. So, here I'm going to talk about leg day. It's end of the week, and today was leg day. Things went a lot better, though my hamstring is still a little tight. So, instead of going heavy, I pretty much kept the weight down on everything. I also spent more time on my warm up than I have recently. And instead of moving and working a way up to a heavier weight and doing my 5 sets of 5 or whatever, I opted to do my front squats, which were the light exercise today, and the higher reps. I did those first. And so when I switch over to back squats, I still kept the weight low at about 225 today, and I just did triples instead, and felt a lot better. Just took my reps a little bit slower, made sure I got a good stretch at the bottom, and just took my time. Overall, happy with my workout. The one thing I didn't do, and I did not record slash did not do actually, was stiff-legged deadlifts and what else was the other one? Stiff leg and lunges. I left them both out today. Figure it's the end of the week. It's been pretty hectic week, and so uh, and I'm going in to the gym tomorrow to do a kettlebell workout for some little competition we have going on at the gym with members and everything. So I figure I'm gonna be doing lots of kettlebell swings anyway. So um, save a little bit for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm not too sore. So without further ado, here we go into leg day. All right, so here we go. Doing front squats. Um, this is one of my warm up sets before I went to 135, which is where I stayed today. So some of the reps I went down, kind of stayed in the bottom a little bit longer, just kind of stretch and kind of get things loosened up. And in addition to, I did some foam rolling, I also did some track warm up drills, and overall just felt a little bit better today going into squats than I have more recently. Um, when you only have a certain amount of time, sometimes I cut you end up cutting things short, and I've paid the price. So there you have it. Switched things back up, went back to a little bit better warm up, and things definitely went smoother today. So I'm still going to be taking it slow on my legs. Quads, I feel like I have no problem pushing the weight, but then the next day my hamstrings going up into my glute just hurt so bad. My quads never get sore though, so just got to work on that connection there. So here I'm at 135. I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on these, and pretty much I use that as kind of my warm up going into back squats. Back squats, pretty much did it 185 and 225 for my last sets. I think I was just doing triples. I know people are going to ask, why you pull your shorts up, this, that, and the other. It's not to show off my lovely white legs. It's because it just irritates the crap out of me when I feel like if I'm wearing sweats, that's one thing, but when I wear the shorts, they seem to hang up on my knee wraps and stuff. So I just tuck them up, and doesn't pinch or bother me. So it's just a personal thing. It just annoys me. So um, again, like I said, just trying to go through, get clean reps more than anything. Not trying to go super low, just making sure I hit parallel at the most or at the minimum. And then I believe this was actually my last set. And just kind of move the camera, just see a different angle, see how low I'm going on these. I'm not trying to go into the hole, I realize that, so I'm not super low, but as long as my hips are hitting my knee or slightly lower, then I'm happy, and so far that's exactly what's happening. So pretty comfortable with that. And this was my last set of deadlifts. I didn't do sumos. I just went back to my traditional stance, but I realized I forgot to turn the camera on. So this is my last rep of my last set. That's 385. I worked my way up. I did triples again. I did 5 triples. My last set was at 385. All right, so like I said, finished up at 385. In fact, my last 2 sets were at 385, so I did total 6 reps with that. Um, Pretty comfortable with that weight. My max is right around 415 or so. So it was definitely work, mind you. It wasn't an easy lift, but I opted to not do sumos today. Again, I did in the warm-up sets at 135 and 185. I could feel a little tightness where the hamstring ties in up near your glute of my right leg, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to stick with a traditional style and go as far as I can. That's what I did. It worked out fine. So that was it. It was a great day, aside from all the editing issues that I've had, and hopefully this one will go through like the last one. Um, Tried a couple different things this week as far as diet, nutrition. One of the things I point out to everybody, and I think I put it up on Instagram, was Victory bars. Man, the peanut butter one was awesome. The macros are good. It's one of the few protein bars that I had that doesn't have a real chalky, kind of dry taste to it. It was actually good. My goal will probably go back sometime this week or weekend and try to pick up a box of them. I'm not a big protein bar eater, but it is something good to have on hand if I need a snack or something like that, and I want something sweet that's not a chocolate chip cookie or something along those lines. So, got to figure out what works for you. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm going to go take my kids to Sky Zone, which is a trampoline area, so hopefully I'll record a couple little things there and kids jumping around. And everybody have a good one. Like, share, and subscribe. Keep grinding.